Salut, ça va? We're going to do a French lesson today looking at pets. Some of us might have some pets at home, or we might know someone with pets, so I thought we'd learn some of the names of the animals. Okay, so let's go. I'm just going to switch cameras. Right, so pets in French is les animaux. It's also the word for animals, so say it after me, les animaux. Les means the, animaux is plural for animals, but it also refers to pets. They don't have a separate word for pets. They use the same word as animals. So let's go through them. So you've got un chien, a dog, une tortue, say it after me, une tortue, a turtle. Now look at the E at the end of the une. That is because it's female, feminine. Okay. Turtle, the main noun, is normally feminine. Un chat, say it after me. Un chat, which is a cat, and un is a. So une, un, and une stands for a. A dog, a turtle, a cat. Une souris. Say it after me. Une souris. A mouse. And it's une, so it's feminine. Un lapin. Can we say it? Un lapin. A rabbit. Un hamster. This is nice and easy, isn't it? Un hamster. I'm sure you can do that one. Un serpent. Un serpent. Say it after me. Un serpent. Un poisson. Un poisson. And then we have a guinea pig, which is un cochon d'Inde. Un cochon d'Inde, because guinea pigs actually come from Peru in South America, and cochon is the word for pig, and we have the same in English, we say guinea pig. So cochon is pig, and d'Inde means Indian, an Indian guinea pig. But really they come from South America, in Peru, originally. Un oiseau, which is a bird. Un oiseau. There is a specific word for a budgie, but for now we'll leave it, okay? So let's just go through one more. Chien, tortue, chat, souris, lapin, hamster, serpent, poisson, cochon d'Inde, and oiseau. And now we're going to learn how to say if you have one of these, okay? So let's remember that je ai, say it, j'ai, you put them together, j'ai, and that means I have. J'ai is normally J-E, that's j'ai, but because there's two vowels, that and that, the E drops, disappears. That's why you put the apostrophe, and it becomes j'ai. And this AI stands for have. So I have. Okay. J'ai un chien. I have a dog. Say it after me. J'ai un chien. I have a dog. Good job. Okay. Let's try the next one. J'ai deux chiens. J'ai deux chiens. Now, because it's plural, you have more than one dog, you add an S on, but you don't really pronounce it. J'ai deux chiens. I have two dogs. Deux is for two, yeah? Oh, let's see if we can remember the negative in French. It's quite tricky, the negative, isn't it? It's a little bit tricky. Open this up a little bit. See the whole sentence. I n'ai pas de chiens. I don't have any dogs. Je, say it after me. Je n'ai pas de chien. And this is a really important thing to learn in French, the negative. N'ai pas. So there's a n for the no, and then the verb. Remember, this is the verb to have, or I have. Pas, P-A-S, and this just always, they surround the verb in French. It's just the way they construct the negative sentence, the disclaimer for no, basically. They have to make it complicated, of course. So, je n'ai pas de chien. I don't have any dogs. Right, let's see if we can do another one. So, in French, like in Spanish, everything, every noun has a masculine and a feminine. Obviously, animals would normally anyway have a masculine or feminine. But if you want to say, if you have a female cat at home and you want to say that you have it, rather than you want to challenge yourself, I suppose, because you could just say, I have a cat, which is j'ai un chat. I have a cat. Now, that could be male, definitely, but you could also use it if you have a female cat. But if you want to really be specific, you say, and you have a female cat, j'ai, I have, une, which is already telling you it's going to be female because you've got the E at the end and the sound is different. J'ai une chatte. And if you spelt it, it's double T-E, and it sounds slightly differently because this is chat and this is chat. There's a little bit of a t at the end, chat, chat. So if you have a male cat, it's j'ai un chat, j'ai une chatte. It's female, okay? Right, let's try this one. So, if you have more than one, then the masculine just is what you use anyway. You don't worry about, unless you're going to try and say, I have 2 females and 3 males. So, j'ai, I have, 3, 3, chat. So these could be male or female, you don't know. J'ai 3 chats. Got the S, but it doesn't really change the pronunciation much. Et, remember this is the word for and in French. Et 2 poissons. J'ai 3 chats et 2 poissons. Okay, so we don't worry about using the number replaces the un or the une, and then you don't worry about male or female, you just use the male for the word. So if I come to this sheet here, which has many more animals and is quite fun, I would like you to see if any of these are pets that you either have or would like to have, and you construct a sentence like some of the ones that we've been doing. So for example, if you have lucky enough to have a budgie at home, you say j'ai une perruche. Don't worry, don't get worried about the male or female, just j'ai une perruche. Yes, not budgie, j'ai une perruche here. So j'ai une perruche. Okay. Or if you have lucky enough to have a, what should we have? Should we have a snail? J'ai un escargot. Shall I go through the pronunciations with you? Escargot. Aragne. Say it? Escargot. Aragne. Chinchilla. It's pretty much the same. Perroquet. Tamia. I don't think anyone here would have chipmunks. Perruche. Chien. Rat. Cochon. Tortue. Poisson. Lézard. Chat. Serpent. Cochon d'Inde. Lapin. Hamster. And canard. So see if you can construct a sentence just saying, I have a turtle, or I have a turtle and 2 fish. If you're going to use the word and, Remember, it's et, this word here. Okay? And then you've got your numbers. 2, 3. Oops, sorry. 2, 3. If you want to say 3. Okay? Right. Enjoy making some short French phrases with the animal, or just practice the names. And I will leave you to it. Au revoir. Salut.